How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace, and today we're checking out Wham! Last Christmas. So, growing up, I didn't really listen to Wham. I've heard a couple of songs by them, like, over the years. Careless Whisper, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. This song I know was on the radio, and I know that when I worked in retail, it was on the playlist that was on repeat constantly. And while I was working in retail during the holidays, I always tuned out every Christmas song because, well, I mean, you hear it on repeat over and over and over and over and over again, and it becomes kind of like nails on a chalkboard after a while. So I always tuned out all of these songs. So I'm sure that I've heard at least part of this song. I don't think I've heard it all the way through. I also don't know much about Wham, so I did look up some information. It was an English duo from 1981 to 1986, George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley. George was the lead vocalist and on keyboard, and Andrew was the guitarist and backing vocals. Didn't mention anything about bass or drums or anything like that. I don't know if they were like session musicians during their songs or while they toured or anything like that, or if they had like backing tracks for drums and bass and things like that. I'm not really sure. So if y'all have any information about that, I would definitely love to learn. So I'm ready to face that retail holiday trauma and react to this song. So I said we go ahead and get started. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free, tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in there. And without further ado, Wham! Last Christmas. Here we go. So the song has like a very upbeat melody. It has like that Christmas feel. It has the jingle of the bells happening as well. And the lyrics singing about like it seems like a failed relationship basically. and not sure if they're going to end up getting back together, at least according to the video. It's hard to say because he kind of looks a little spiteful, you know, through most of the scenes when he's looking at her. But he's wanting to give his heart to somebody else that would be more appreciative and wouldn't just throw it away. But George Michael definitely does look a little spiteful in some scenes. Like he's kind of giving her like the eye, kind of very, very glaringly giving her the eye. And like the melody, like there's definitely a bass and a drum line happening during this song. So yeah, like I'm wondering who's playing the drums during this, because neither one of them have instruments listed for drums or bass, so I'm kind of curious. And listening to George Michael sing the song, he's definitely in that tenor range. He definitely has some higher notes during this performance, and I think it's definitely fantastic. So yeah, the song's pretty entertaining. It's definitely like not what I remember at all. Like it definitely has that kind of repetitive feel with the chorus, but it's not like annoying like I remember it being. The video is pretty entertaining too. Like they're up in a ski lodge, they're decorating for Christmas, things like that, and like it looks like everybody's having a lot of fun. They put candles in the tree, which I guess really isn't done nowadays. I mean, I've never really had a real Christmas tree, but we never did like candles in the tree or anything like that. I think like we kind of just figured it was too dangerous to do. It could catch the tree on fire too easily, things like that. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing's pretty entertaining. I'm definitely enjoying it, and I definitely want to check out the rest of it. I said we go ahead and get back to it, so here we go. So like with the video, it looked like they were kind of reminiscing about like the last Christmas where he gave her that like jewelry piece. I'm not really sure what kind of jewelry that's called, but you know, it was pinned to her jacket. But I guess she was still wearing it, or maybe her new guy gave her the same one or a similar looking one. I'm not really sure. And then when they were leaving the house, it kind of bounced back and forth between them and the rest of the group. And I think they were all together, and that was kind of in the past as well, where like they had their arm around each other. I'm not really sure. It's kind of left maybe slightly ambiguous, but it could also be, you know, this is just things from, you know, the previous year. But yeah, George Michael, he held that note like for a really long time. That was like really well done. And yeah, I mean, it's a very constant beat. It's a very like upbeat melody, and like it's maybe like kind of more somber on the lyrics, but it's performed in such an upbeat way. It seems like a happy song. And now, having been able to sit down and listen to it all the way through, and this is like 12, 13 years after I've done retail and everything, like it's not like nearly as bad as like I made it seem like when I was growing up, you know. So it's definitely a lot better than I remember it being. So I'm glad I was able to sit down and check this out. And yeah, Wham is a fantastic duo. I definitely would not mind learning more or checking out more Wham. If y'all have any suggestions or anything I should know about, definitely drop those in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free, tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. The release schedule. I was dropping the socials a couple days early, so if you would like a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week, that's the best way to do that. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. Each request is only $5, and that helps me out a bunch. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment hashtag Wham! I think that's it for this reaction. I'll check you on the next one. Bye, guys.